Hi, I'm Stasi Seay I. I'm the director of Vineyards here at Hope Family Wines, which I'm pretty much all things vineyard. I started at Hope Family Wines officially at the beginning of 2019, but I did some consulting for the 2 years prior, so I consider that I've been with the family here now for 5 years. And I'm from Shandon originally, which is not too far from Paso Robles, where I grew up in the wine industry. I got into the wine industry because I was basically born into it. My dad farmed, my grandfather farmed, my dad started farming vineyards here in the Paso Robles area in the mid-70s, and I was always in the truck with him. From an early age, as soon as he felt like I could be out on my own, he put me on a vineyard crew where I learned that I wanted to be the guy in the truck managing the vineyards and not the guy doing all of the work, but I did learn how to do all of the work and appreciate everything that the workers do to keep the vineyard managed, and then on to the vineyard management part. My favorite part of the wine industry is the sense of community. It's a very tight-knit community, and it's more like family. I really love the sense of family here at Hope Family Wines. It's a place where everyone gets along, we all work hard, and we don't consider our jobs to just be, we're in the box. We all do different jobs to make sure everything gets done and everyone is supported. Favorite memory about working with my team here at Hope Family Wines is that Chuck Hope shows up for everybody's birthday. And when I first started in 2019, on my birthday, they threw me a lunch, which was great, and then Chuck showed up and always brings a gift, always with congratulations for your birthday. Really just makes you feel like you are part of the Hope family. So I've been in the wine industry for almost 28 years, and I've had a lot of crazy things happen or I've seen, but one of the craziest things that happened to me was years ago. I was working in the Lodi area and in Paso Robles, and I happened to be in Lodi and my appendix ruptured, but it was during harvest, so it didn't hurt as bad as I thought it probably did, and I kept working that day. Drove back 4 hours to Paso Robles, wound up having emergency surgery, spent 5 days in the hospital, and because they didn't have a replacement for me, I felt like I still needed to finish harvest because I'd never not finished a harvest. So I worked from home, scheduling trucks, working with growers, all the way through the end of harvest until I was literally back on my feet. So the funniest thing that has ever happened to me while I was tasting with visitors at the tasting cellar is I had a group of people in where I was giving them a vineyard tour and tasting with them, and every single male that walked past, they would ask, "Is that Austin? Is that Austin? Is that Austin?" So it was kind of a fun moment for me because no, it isn't, no, it isn't. And then when he finally arrived, then it was like, oh, Austin's finally here. But it was pretty funny. I'm most passionate about keeping agriculture in California alive. It's something that I feel is entirely important. Being third generation farmer, I know it really puts into the economy overall in California. Here in Paso Robles, it actually preserves kind of the way of life. Even as Paso grows, agriculture is the thing that keeps our economy really going strong. And I would much rather spend time in a vineyard than time with a block of houses. The people closest to me would describe me as being very quiet. I'm very much an introvert, but very loyal. I can be very direct at times, but fiercely loyal to family and those around me. I'm pretty sarcastic. I can be funny. I'd like to think I'm smart. My spirit animal is a llama because of course, they're soft and cuddly, and you want to cuddle them. They're so cute, but they will defend their herd. They'll come after you, they'll kick, they'll bite, and they'll spit if need be. And I feel like in certain instances, I'd probably be willing to do that too. If I could be a fictional character, I would be the Roadrunner because Roadrunner's pretty chill, tends to get around, do what he wants to do, and never gets caught. If I had to change my first name, I would definitely change it to Anastasia, because I've always hated my name, and the story is that my mom really wanted to name me Anastasia, but her whole family said, "Don't do it, it's a bad idea." So she wound up naming me Stasi Ann instead, and then on top of it, she spelled my name funny. So Anastasia would definitely be my choice. Growing up, I didn't get into much trouble because I was the firstborn, and I either didn't do much to get in trouble, but when I did, I was pretty stealthy about it, so most of the time nobody found out. The sound I love is when I'm out in vineyards and the red-tailed hawks are just floating overhead, kind of screeching, talking to each other. It's just a really nice, soothing sound. If I had a dream project to work on over the next year, it would be something to do with education. I love educating people about wine and viticulture, and to be able to develop a tasting room experience that integrated a lot of education about both wine and viticulture into a visitor's experience would be the ultimate project.